Hello and welcome to Morris Park. Well, I told you I'd do an update on the second crabapple, and here it is in full flower. This crabapple is absolutely at its peak. And just like the one before, oh boy, the smell is just overpowering. You can probably see some bugs and some bees and stuff flying around here. They are all loving this tree. Yeah, thousands of flowers on this tree. Absolutely spectacular. This one's kind of different from the other one I showed you in my first video. This one's kind of low and wide. Just looks like a big cloud sitting next to the ground. Absolutely fantastic. Beautiful, beautiful tree. And it even smells loud from this far away. I mean, it is absolutely overpowering. Look at that. Very low to the ground, too. This one's a little bit more of a challenge to mow under. We usually have to use a push mower and kind of go around the edges of this one. Whereas the other parts of the park we usually do with the riding mower. But some of the details we have to do a little bit manually. And this is our red flowering quince, a double red flowering quince. Just covered. It's not quite opened up all the way, but it's very, very full of flowers. This one always puts on a real good show every year. Beautiful, beautiful quince. And actually this does get quince fruit on it, believe it or not. I don't think they're really that great edible. They're kind of hard. They're like a real hard little green apple. So almost exactly what they look like is a little green apple. Also, this particular quince here will flower even into the summer a little bit. You'll see flowers kind of pop out on it here and there. Just when you think it's over, it's not quite over. Really, really beautiful flowers, just in thick clusters all over. Hi, kitty. That's Twiggy Calico Peach Paws. Hi, kitty. Good kitty. This is a white lilac. We've had a little trouble with this one. We actually thought we were going to lose it all the way. A large portion, the original portion of this lilac is actually gone. It's died out already. A good part of this tree was dying. But we gave it a chance, and it's kind of come back. It's not doing too bad down here near one of our little sheds. Blooming out real nice. And smells absolutely wonderful. I wish I had smell-o-vision for this one, folks. You would love the smell of this. Delicious smell. That's about the only way I can describe it. Absolutely wonderful smell. And it's just starting up. And here's a little Opuntia update. Some of you that have watched this little Opuntia garden here over the last year or so, when I showed flowers and everything on it last spring, and I've showed it covered in ice and snow. It's just starting to come out, guys. Spring is definitely here. The cactus are starting to grow outside. See all the nice new little shoots. Now the Opuntia imbricata, the Slender Opuntia, hasn't really done anything. It really got attacked by rust last year. I kind of saved it out of that, but it hasn't shown any growth yet. It's still alive. It hasn't shown any growth yet. The Opuntia macrohesa, starting to get some buds there on it. I'm not sure whether they're going to be branches or flowers. There's going to be some both, I'm sure. These are always very reliable. They always have beautiful flowers. Also planted in here is this little cat paw Opuntia. It's got some oxalis kind of growing around there. I'm going to have to pick that out. But you can see either new buds, flower buds, or branches coming out, one of the two, hopefully a little of both. I bought that at Drummond's last year. It's been about a year ago. But it's doing well. Now, this Opuntia Pina Colada that was gifted to me by Anna of Cactus Caffeine. It hasn't shown any growth really on top yet, but right down here, you can see new growth right there. Just coming out from the glow kids there. A new bud of some sort. Most likely I'd say it's a branch down there. I don't see anything up top yet, but I'm sure soon that it will. Maybe right there. That glow kid there, that set of glow kids on that aerial is a bit swollen. So that may be one right there. Hopefully we'll get a flower from this one this year. Funny thing about this, this year, this particular Opuntia, it was sitting on the ground and it had all these sempervivums planted in with it. Well, what happened here, one, I had a bunch die out because I had a bunch of mature rosettes, and when the rosettes mature, they flower and then they die. But not only that, this was sitting on the ground and it actually plugged up the drainage hole on the bottom of this container, and it filled with water, and I didn't know it. It was melting snow. It filled up and then turned into a block of ice. Well, when I discovered it and finally got it off the ground, I had to let it melt, and I thought my cactus and everything was doomed. It was in a solid block of ice, folks. This was all solid block of ice. But it melted off, and this cactus took it like a champ. Now the sempervivums, they didn't survive it near as well. As you can see there, I'm going to have to redo some of these sempervivums now. I'm afraid that block of ice just didn't please them at all. But this Opuntia Pina Colada, it was a champ. It made it right through. So Anna, you'll be happy to know that this Opuntia will stand down the single digits quite easily and come out growing. Finally brought out my fig trees from the greenhouse and got them out for some fresh air. These guys are always reliable. They always produce lots of figs. Always cut them back in the fall, and they grow out. All this new growth was in like a month's time. Once they sense some warm, it's on. They pop right out and they just start growing. Makes it a little difficult to get out of the greenhouse because you end up tearing leaves like this, hooking them on cactus and euphorbias and such. But they'll be fine. They grow right out of it. And like I say, they produce fruit real well every year. I've had these for quite a few years. Deb bought these for me off the TV. And boy, oh boy, they really produce some fruit. And our tulip Magnolia has really popped out now. We've had some beautiful days here. Last couple of days, they've been in low 80s. Been fantastic. But it's really made this Magnolia open up. See that? And these smell like a rose. The tree smells like a big rose right now with all these flowers on it. It's really nice. And the big crab apple's already done. It almost looks like leftover snow on the ground. All the petals that are left over. But see, it's already thrown all its petals. Pretty well done. Anyhow, this is Clyde Morris from Morris Park. I just wanted to show you some of these trees as they come into their best. And give you a little Opuntia update. Y'all have a great evening. Take care.